I decided to become a chef one day, and I was very serious about it, but my mom obviously asked me to take like a real career. I was generally good at illustrating basically, and when I was just 10 years old, I won this award for my painting. So that pushed me into fashion design. So I want to be that girl and showcase my best version before representing India. So I want to represent myself at the best version and then the country. That's what she saw, and she saw the passion I had on stage. I remember after Miss India finale, she told me that just go. It's like more like, Simran Jab Hello everyone, I'm Pragnya Ayyagari, LIVA Miss Diva Supranational 2022, and you're watching me live on ETimes.
Hey Pragnya, welcome to ETimes.
Hi, good to see you again.
I know, and I'm so happy to see you with your sash and your crown.
Thank you.
All prepped for the pageant now.
Totally, my departure is like right away.
Tell me what's going on in your head at the moment.
I don't know, I'm actually calmer than I thought, and I'm just excited to go to Poland. I cannot wait. I'm counting the days,
So are your friends and family and parents hyping you up right now?
They are being very supportive because there are some days where I'm just, I just want to let it all out to somebody and they are just there for me. I know that I've got like a lot of support. So it's a relieving thing.
Take me back to the time when it first hit you that this is what you want to do. You want to be a part of the pageantry world.
You mean like 6 years ago?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. That Pragnya would be really proud of this Pragnya right now. Like looking back, I can only see the big dreams and trying to figure out the ways. And YouTube has really helped me, to gain my knowledge because nobody I knew were into this field or industry. So I'm just glad.
How did you sort of, put yourself to the whole thing that this is exactly what you want to do?
When you see something, for instance, growing up, I also wanted to become a chef because after watching MasterChef Juniors, I remember I was so involved in it that I decided to become a chef one day. And I was very serious about it, but my mom obviously asked me to take like a real career. And I remember the fashion, it happened to me the same way. I started watching Australia's Next Top Model and then came India's Next Top Model. And I decided to be the supermodel one day because that's where I saw myself, being comfortable in front of the camera and just expressing myself.
Yeah.
And that's when even fashion had come into picture when I was generally good at illustrating basically. And when I was just 10 years old, I won this award for my painting. So that pushed me into fashion design. So now I'm a fashion design student and a model.
How cool is that? And the beauty queen is all set to represent India in absolutely no time. Are you excited to go to Poland? What do you think you're going to do first once you're there? Are you going to meet all your peers and girls around? It's going to be amazing. Are you in touch with anybody?
So yes, of course. We all have this group where we text. So I don't know all the contestants at this point and their names. I just hope to make real tight bonds. But besides that, the hotel that we're staying at in Poland, it's so beautiful. It's a beautiful resort.
Oh, wow.
Can you believe it's all hilly, green and wow. And
That
I'm like a big nature lover.
Oh my God, that's literally exciting enough for you to actually go there and also be part of the pageant where there's so much pressure right now on your head right now.
Not really. There is no pressure. I've been preparing myself for this moment for my whole life. So I'm just ready to go.
Oh my God, that's so cool. Tell me something, you're somebody who's very passionate about fashion and about incorporating, sustainability. Is that because you're such a nature lover that you want to integrate this into something which is also probably going to be a field of industry?
Absolutely, absolutely. I'm that person who likes to, just stop and take a picture of the pretty sunset or flowers.
High five, girl.
You do?
Yes.
So, yeah, it's just, I used to see a lot of fabric wastage in college specifically. We'd buy these fabrics, we'd make outfits out of it. But there's so much of pieces of, fabric that goes into the, dustbins and don't know what happens to them next.
Yeah.
So there is actually a Delhi-based brand, Doodlash. It's a sustainable brand. So what they do is they upcycle all these pieces into new garments.
Oh, wow.
So they were my biggest inspiration. And in fact, my project Planet A, I thought of this name in 2021, I remember. And it's all about sustainability. So it basically has 3 major pillars. One is about educating people about the meaning of sustainability. We all have heard of sustainability, right? But are we following it in our daily lives?
Such a good and important question that you've raised. I think the basic that probably charged guilty I'm following is I've actually upcycled everything in my house, whichever was plastic to glass. So I do follow that, but I
That's
do know
amazing.
that's the first step. I agree, and I do know that there's a lot more. So yeah, I think this is amazing.
Yeah, and the second pillar is to actually increase the acceptability of fast fashion, of slow fashion, and take out the fast fashion out of our lives.
Yeah.
Because usually slow fashion or eco fashion or sustainable fashion, people might think they're too boring. Like, but that's not the truth. It can be more unique and more versatile. And the last thing is to recycle everything. Like you said, how you recycle plastic to glass. That
Yeah.
is an amazing thing.
It's also very important that we all are aware, like in general, and especially when you're a public figure like yourself, if you have a cause which is going to stick around and sort of be there for people to get information off, I feel that's great. So kudos to you, that girl, and I hope that
I
you do
also
this.
feel, oh, thank you. I also feel that every one of us want to do something
Yeah.
about it, but we are just, finding out ways. It's all lack of knowledge sometimes. So I'm here to, connect those dots.
Tell me, what are your prep days like right now?
I have to be honest. It's actually way calmer than I thought. Like I said, all my trainers are just mentally helping me be in the state that I have to be. Just, to be myself and not to get unnecessary stress. In between, I remember how I was during the national pageant. So I want to be the same girl, same energetic and, positive. I am full of optimism and dreams. So I want to be that girl and showcase my best version before representing India. So I want to represent myself at the best version and then the country.
So tell me, if I had to ask you, what does a day in your life right now look like? So take me through the day. I want to know.
You mean I wake up at 6 and sleep like at 11:30?
Oh my goodness. Okay, so from 6 to 11, what is it that Pragnya does?
A lot of sessions. In fact, all my panelists are really amazing, okay? So right from ramp walk to hair and makeup to my fitness to nutrition, everything, including my skin and smile. They're so understanding. They don't want to change me into somebody whom I'm not. They want to enhance who I am. That is, I think, the best thing I'm learning. I remember how I was the last year when I got crowned, and now it was almost like a transformation of a little girl to a woman.
Aw.
Like the way I speak, the way I feel comfortable in my skin. I feel more. I'm comfortable, like talking about my opinions. So they made me who I am today.
Wow, how sweet is that? So, do you like really work out, and do you have like this whole gruesome diet that you have to follow before a pageant, or what is
I
it
should
like?
say something. My whole life I've been dancing, okay? So that was my only kind of workout. And after winning the crown and everything, my real gym and Pilates have started. In the beginning, I was like, Arey yaar, gym jana padega. But now I'm actually enjoying because my trainer and I have become friends and we both understand how my body works, what I should eat. And I really love working out now, especially Pilates. They're helping me, balance my entire posture, and it's a break from everything.
If I had to ask you if there is a misconception about beauty pageants that you could break, what would that be according to
Oh
you?
wow, you're asking the right person, I'd say, because my entire family, specifically my mom and they all had these misconceptions. Like the glamour industry itself has a lot of like, you know,
Itsy bitsy things here and there.
yeah, I'd rather not mention, but they were really scared to send me. And I come from this very traditional South Indian family. So they were very concerned about it. And my mom, when she saw me on the stage of Miss India and my 40 days of journey in Miss India, yesterday, in fact, I was asking her this question. Hey, Ma, like, how did you feel when you were, like, letting me go to Bombay, a whole different city to stay by, like, myself? And she said, Miss India organization is what I trust the most.
Wow.
Like she said, after those 40 days, I can blindly, send my daughter. That's what she saw. And she saw the passion I had on stage. I remember after Miss India finale, she told me that just go. It's like more like, Simran Ja, please. Ji le.
जी ले अपनी जिंदगी. Fulfill your dreams.
Totally. It was like that for me. In fact, she was encouraging me to apply for Miss India next year as well.
How sweet.
I know, right? So I'm so happy that I was able to change my mom's and my whole family's and my community's perspective towards pageantry.
Yeah.
So this is my one step towards it. I hope I'll be able to change many more people's mind towards it.
Yeah, I think when you have a personal experience like that, I think that impacts you way more than anything else. And this is so true because there are a lot of misconceptions, and I'm glad that
It is
you
lack
are
of
busting.
knowledge, to be honest.
True.
It's not their fault as well.
If there's anything else that you could trade this life for, what would that be?
Nothing is worth trading at this point. I mean, I dreamt for it. I have dreamt day and night for it, so I wouldn't give this away for anything. It's worth every bit of hard work and every bit of, efforts.
You know, I always get very excited to ask, or whenever I'm meeting any beauty
Okay.
queen, which is, who is designing your outfits? Oh my God, because for me, it's just like, first of all, you're so put together. You know, it looks pretty and nice and glamorous, and a perfect gown can just ace it, right? So I want to know, give me the details.
So a few days ago when I tried my beautiful finale gown by Bhavna Rao, I had the emotions that I cannot express in words. I was starstruck with the gown. It was almost like a showstopper. Say we a child, I don't know what to say. So I want you guys to feel that when you see me on the stage. So I won't be revealing any more details about it.
Okay, so we know the design. I think I'm going to settle with that. That works for me.
Yeah.
So, like, tell me something. Do you like practice your own hair and makeup back here? Because now when you're going to go be in Poland, you're going to be doing all of this all by yourself, right?
What do you think of my hair and makeup today? I did it myself.
No way! I cannot believe it. Are you serious?
Yeah, that's the best part about this entire process, you know. Yeah, I have like the best trainers, and they just teach me how to enhance what I already have, like I said earlier. So now I love doing my hair and makeup.
That's so
The
cool.
right
I
way.
couldn't make out that this is not done by a professional. So I think you've already aced it. You've done your bit well.
Thank you.
Now let's say, and we're going to all manifest this over here together, which is that you win the pageant and come back and make India proud, because I'm manifesting that for us. What do you think the first thing you're going to be doing after that happens?
Ooh. I think when I get crowned and the mic comes to me, the first thing I'm going to say is obviously thanking my national director and the entire team for believing in me. And the second thing is I have manifested this and lived getting crowned so many times in my head that this feels like a dream.
Oh.
I feel like, yeah, this is the first thing that will come out of my mouth.
How sweet. And what do you think your parents are going to be like? I think they are going to flip it.
My mom feels like a superstar, by the way, in her office. So she just tells me very proudly, and I just pinch myself to see if it's the same mom I had like for my whole life. Because that's a transformation in her as well. It has not just been my journey or my pageantry. The entire family, the way they perceive things right now about modeling.
Yeah.
I'm in awe, guys.
What does she want you to do if not this?
Okay.
What was her plan for you?
The thing is, my mom has always told me to love what I do and do what I love the most. She was happy with me taking anything in the world except modeling and except fashion. You know how that hurt me. I actually took BSc Maths, Stats and Computer Science.
Oh my God.
For 3 months, and then I dropped out, and I fought for my passion for fashion and convinced them. And they agreed for it.
And now you're here. Okay, if I had to tell you to give like an advice to anybody who's watching you, who sort of inspires to be a part of the pageant world, what would your personal advice be for them?
I think time is very precious when it comes to modeling or pageantry. You cannot doubt yourself or, procrastinate thinking, yeah, I'll apply next year, but there is no next year. The right time is right now, and the best work, there is no true preparation for pageants. I don't know how to walk and stuff, but you can anyway learn it from anywhere. But, putting yourself out there, it needs a lot of conviction. You need to have that clarity of thoughts, of what you want to do and where you want to be. So if you have that clarity, you have to go for it. There are no second chances or second thoughts.
How nice. Thank you so much, Pragnya. We're here to wish you all the very best.
Thank you.
And we cannot wait to watch you on the grand stage out there. Good luck for all the preparations, and we'll see you soon again.
Thank you. I'm thrilled, guys. Please keep supporting with all the love, and especially on my social media, I see a lot of comments, and that, warms my heart. So please continue supporting.
Thank you. Thank you so much.